Well, I said I'd be out in the wilderness, and I am. It is a little bit cold, brisk day here in the Northwoods, but I'm on a ski trail that I actually used to ski all the time and run all the dogs. And now Mario's actually going back to his childhood because this was a place that he used to run, and I used to train. But I wanted to start the heart to heart this week. You saw the video the other day, and hopefully you'll stick with me for the week to come. And I really feel that I need to continue to share. I just want to document my journey. No matter how my journey turns out, I want to document it. And if it helps one person, right? If it helps one person, that would be really awesome. But first, now the next thing that I want to address too, and maybe this will help somebody out there who's going through what I'm going through, disability. You know, I have no insurance. Okay, no insurance. I did sign up for the Christian health care. Very complicated. Oh, the way you submit your bills, oh man, I went on their website and I'm thinking, you got to be a rocket scientist to do that. So I'm just warning you, if you go with the Christian Ministries healthcare plan, it doesn't cost a lot. They're supposed to cover a lot after the deductible. I signed up for the one that had the 500 deductible, and I'm not paying a lot, but just submitting the bills, you have to pay up front, so you have to have money up front. And out of my desperation, you know, I signed up for it, but so I really don't have coverage, so to speak. I did apply for disability from the prompting of my doctor in Idaho because of the back. Because she says, you're not going to be able to work like this, you know, and I couldn't. And it wasn't getting better. And even now, I can do things, but even sitting at a computer for more than an hour, that's not going to happen. So, you know, working as a some type of medical field on the computer, that ain't going to happen. Working on the floor, that ain't going to happen. Working in a clinic, that ain't going to happen. You know, it's just where I'm at right now. But the disability that I'm applying for right now has nothing to do with my back. It has to do with the cancer. I didn't know that they have a program called compassionate care. When you are diagnosed with certain cancers, and one of them is multiple myeloma, because the diagnosis is terminal, the government puts you to the front of the list, and you automatically get disability, just like that, apparently. Well, it's been a couple weeks, maybe more than a couple weeks, that I've been trying to get this comfort care. The doctors have all my results now, and they're reviewing it. That was last Friday. They got everything. And I've been leaving messages to my caseworker. So I believe that they will probably send a letter of acceptance when I do get it. So I really need prayers for that, because what that is going to do is, because of this terminal diagnosis, the government is just like, I guess they must deal enough with this multiple myeloma to know that people sooner or later are going to get worse. And that's what happens with this cancer. You get worse. You don't get better. You get worse. My God is big, right? So he's got it. He's got it. And I'm not rebuking it like I'm going to claim it and claim it and whatever people say. Not claiming it. I'm just saying that the Lord is in control of all of this. So I'm not anxious or worried or apprehensive about where he's going to take me on this journey. But and I really feel like I'm going to get the disability. But prayers are great. I would really appreciate prayers for the disability. And what that disability is going to do is not just give me some income, which is going to be steady income. You know, I do get paid for YouTube. Yeah, surprise, surprise, right? You know, some people, like, they think they're being funny when they're like, well, you do get paid for YouTube. Yeah, I know. But it's a volatile income. And if I do get so sick where I can't make any videos, I don't get nothing. I ain't got nothing. And already, it goes up and down. So it is not a steady stream of income. It is not a dependable stream of income. And it is something where you really have to keep working at. You know, um, if anybody, I'm just being honest here. I'm over 50. I'm not going to be making videos forever, and the income that is coming in is not substantial. Let's just put it this way: the income that I have coming in is a blessing, and it's a blessing from God that He gives me the ability to still do the videos and witness and witness. And the bonus is that I do get a check each month. All right. So enough about the YouTube thing, but that's why getting the disability would be a steady stream, right? So if I am sick and I have to be in the hospital for whatever, stem cells or whatever, I still have a check every month coming in, and I get insurance. Insurance. I can go and get treated if I need to be treated. I think some people think I'm resistant to being treated by the doctors. God uses doctors. God uses medicine. And I walk in the healing promise. But again, that healing promise may be part of it may be going to the hospital to get stem cells. I don't know. I don't know. Some people try to put words in my mouth and like I'm totally against medicine, and God uses everything. Everything. And if He wants me to use everything, I'll use everything. If He opens that door. No chemo though. No chemo. And you know what? And that's just me. Again, that's me. People kind of get bent out of shape when I say no chemo. And yes, chemo has saved people. Yes, I'm a nurse. I see people who get saved and they get treated with the chemo and they do great. But I'm choosing no chemo, okay? And that's a personal choice. Just ain't gonna go down that road ever. But praise the Lord, it has worked for some people. And the other thing is, you have to remember, when we get these diagnoses of cancer, and if you're watching and you've got a diagnosis, just remember, it's your walk. It's your journey. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Don't let anybody pressure you into doing anything. Don't let any doctor, any nurse, any family member. It's your walk. It's your journey. Press into the Lord. Press into the Lord. He will help sustain you through this journey. If you don't have Him, you're going to be flailing out in the wind. You really will. And if you listen to man, that's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot if you listen to your family. You got to listen to God first, and then everything else will fall into place. You have to. So that would be my biggest advice if you have just been diagnosed with any type of cancer. You better start looking up to the heavens and talking to God, because He loves you and He cares and He's got a plan for you. Even with the cancer, He's got a plan. All right? He can take anything and make beauty out of it. He comes to give us life and life abundantly. Remember, He's the life giver, not the life taker. He's not the life taker. Remember what He did at the cross. He conquered death. Okay? So that's the last thing I want to talk about, and the last thing I want to leave you with before we have another heart-to-heart. I love you guys. We'll see you in a couple days.